Microphone test. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm currently just sifting through my emails. And being quick about it. Well, quick as I can be, anyway. Ugh. Okay. Oops. Probably opening Gilded now. Yeah, well. Which happens there. Yep, there it is. Okay. I know I'm starting way later than I usually do, but I still wanted to stream. It just took me forever and a day to figure out what I wanted to stream, and then I made dinner. Not necessarily in that order, but nevertheless, I figured it out in the end. Right. So we should be on the Somnial at the moment. Or on the world map. Same difference, admittedly. Ah, good. Upgraded units are starting to show up as commanders of these optional battles. Great. Wonderful. That's exactly what you want to see. Ah, for fuck's sakes. How many units do I have currently that I'm going to be using? Right. Technically, I can give someone that's using the Emblem Ring more weapons of that Emblem can use, I believe. But they can only use it when they're emblemed up. Or engaged, rather. Okay, so we have 4 healers now. My math is correct. Because now we have Ivy that joined us. We have another archer in Kagetsu, because he is a high-level unit that has great stats for this point in the game. So may as well use him, I say. And now Chloe is an upgraded unit, and her stats are incredible. When she gets to level 5, she will have a passive that will make it so the movement cost of adjacent spaces is 1, regardless of what that space actually has. Great. All right, and Kagetsu's a bow knight even, because that's how traditional samurai worked. All right, well, I think I did everything up in the Somnial. I don't care to see anything different. I know I didn't throw things down the well, but that's fine. Begin chapter. Because we're going to be picking up another archer this chapter. And another healer if I choose to use them. The Sentinels.
So, this is Somme. It's very sandy.
Yep. Ah, yes. I will let this intro play because...
Hey, you don't look like you're from around here. What's with the outfits? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, but I took one look and thought to myself, they are lost.
And, who are you?
Who am I? I'm the guy, here to keep the peace in Tula Desert. Call me Fogato, yeah? As captain of the Sentinels, it's my duty to help people in need. You find folks need a hand, just let me know.
Thanks for that. As for myself, I'm the Divine Dragon, from Lethos.
Wait, yo? You're telling me the Divine Dragon is here, in my desert? No kidding?
Yes.
Oh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
You weren't. There's no need to be formal with me.
Didn't expect you to be casual. That's cool. But hey, what brings you all out to my piece of the world?
We're on our way to Somme Palace, but we don't know how to get there.
This is your lucky day. Come on, just follow me. If I know how to get anywhere, it's the palace.
You don't mind?
Of course I don't. You know what's out there? Sand, as far as the eye can see. And I would rather you not have to deal with that. Lucky we met, huh?
Fagato. Motherfucking Fagato. He gets his intro played because that man is a fucking...
Thank you, Fogato. We appreciate your help.
Mwah. Love Fagato. Skip. Only him. Probably his sister, but like Fagato, man. Just love him. Ugh. Actually, I want to check something. Yep, stream is live. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy or going crazy. And distracted by Discord for a brief moment, because friend is complaining about Cities Skylines 2 and how it's not performing well. Gee, it's almost like, you know, maybe people should stop, you know, throwing stuff. Been a while since you could hop in. Hello, Angel Feathers, how is you? It's all good. Life happens, so you don't have to be here all the time. My only... Oh, shit. My usual repertoire is actually limited this map. Okay, well, level recommendation is people have to be at least level 14. I know I want you two. I'm required to bring mana. I want these two because I want them to upgrade as soon as possible because it should give them better stats. So it's just a matter of not wanting to be spoiled for the games you're playing. That's fair. Yeah. Because what am I playing on game clearing days? That's at Lyriza 2. Goodness, I've played quite a wide variety of games. So fair enough, fair enough. That actually reminds me. My television was just set weird. I think I want Alchrist. Or... Okay, you can make the argument that I either have the higher level characters to get them to level 20 sooner. Getting a healer this map. Fram is easy to level up. I at least want Zelkov because I'm trying to use him. Or at least I would like to. It's a desert. And while my instincts scream at me that a mounted unit is bad in a desert, they're not in this game, which is weird. Very weird. I'll trade for Ivy. That way I can actually use Ivy. Do 3, 4, 5 with 2 healers, plus 1 healer to gain, plus 1 archer to gain, plus 1 bit of dead weight. Because I can't use, what's-his-face. Because he only wields axes, unfortunately. That does mean Kagetsu and Chloe are sitting out this fight, but I think that's okay. Lappies could use a bit of love, and there's like no cover, so... Yeah, Yunaka can sit out. Ram is just good, period. Yeah, that'll be my argument. Because Fram is just good, period, whereas Jean's passive is very self-serving. Okay, this'll do. I don't think I've got to fuck with the inventory. I also know that the secondary objective of this map is to save these 3 if possible. However, we don't have a mounted, or rather a flying unit that can go over there and save them. What I can do is I can fly over there and heal them. I didn't realize you didn't have a... I'll get you an appropriate staff. Just hold on. Get you a heal staff so that way you're not just burning physic. Physic is great, don't get me wrong, but... And then Zelkov has to engage in order to use his bow. I think they're at least a bit less stupid than those 3 NPCs in that one paralog of Awakening. Possibly, but I don't want to take any chances if I can help it. Where am I going to put up Zelkov? I don't need 2 healers up here, because, like, we have a healer here, and this healer has some shenanigans. We'll put Zelkov up here. Probably pull some bullshit with him. This should work out. That's the hope anyway. Because otherwise, we gonna have troubles. Fogado. You're gonna be using your killer bow, because that's lighter than your silver bow, but importantly, it has a higher crit chance. And you make with the crits. During combat with a foe that was also unit's most recent opponent, inflicts crit -10 on that foe. Fogado can be crit proof. Okay, got it. Right. All right, we'll try it.
Help! Help!
Skip. Save the people threatened by the corrupted.
All right, let's do this thing, Sentinels. And, guests.
Finally, time to get this party started. Ow!
I will serve up a most deadly dish.
Before I
No,
forget,
you won't, Benet.
watch out for those patches of quicksand. That stuff will really slow you down.
Yeah, that's like the one thing in these deserts that will actually slow you down. If you start in a quicksand tile, it removes like 2 movement or something. 3 movement. But otherwise, sand, just traversable by literally anyone. What the fuck happened? Like, because in Fire Emblem 7, I remember it's like, oh, all other units except mages can't really maneuver in sand well, but, you know, flyers ignore movement penalties because they're flying, and it's like the one thing that's been consistent in Fire Emblem until Engage? Like, even 3 Houses had it. It's dumb. It's dumb that this is the one game where they're like, fuck that. Who cares about the rules? I do. I care about the rules. What the hell, guys?
I'm prepared.
How badly would I put you out? 10... 18? No, 16. That's almost lethal. Can you get a kill? Jesus Christ, almost. Never fucking mind. You got a crit. They'll just be stuck in the sand for a little bit. But we can live with that.
All right.
Your orders?
That was kind of my hope, that you could just, like, murder. Right. As Lyn, you kind of... If you... What is it? Lyn has a special ability that if you're so much speed over an enemy unit, you just get to attack twice first. Or you could crit. That works too. And now you have Speed Taker going. Alacrity. That's it. Alacrity is so dumb. And like it stacks up so quickly. Oh, right, and you have Canter.
Yeah.
And I gave you build +3 because I like you to be able to use a weapon without being completely useless. I really wish Chain Attack would give people that participate in the Chain EXP as well. There's so many decisions in this game. I'm like, why? Why did you make it that way? So dumb.
As you like.
Right, you're a great knight, so you just kind of wield both kinds of weapons. Here, because you're not useful, because I'm not allowed to use you. Just trade shit. Pandrea will be fine. It'll be fine. If he really needs it, I'll trade back a vulnerary. But he'll be fine, I'm sure.
All right.
You know, I was hoping that you would actually land the, you know...
Divine One. It's such an... I can use my staff to warp you or an ally.
Thank you, Pandreo. I am aware that is how that works. Desert Change here is even weirder because it's a legacy game that I presume was aimed more at the longtime fans. I mean, that's true because of, you know, the way that Engage ultimately,
As you wish.
you know, has its emblem rings, callbacks to characters of Fire Emblems past and all that. So to just go, like...
Whatever you say.
Yeah, BT dubs. Here's this map that doesn't work the way that you think it should. Why would you do that? Okay, allies did not move. You don't have a longbow because I was wise in a way and didn't give you one. You have 11 sword. You have 11 sword and you are no threat to Ivy. That, awkward for you, isn't it? Right, Astra Storm is fucking incredible. Hunchback. Okay, Mono could just get a crit. That works too. I don't want to quite move like that. Just don't want him using his silver bow because it reduces his speed, and that might be enough to cause some enemies to be able to, like, get a double on him. That's not worth it. Because Fogado is valuable to me because he can use bows. And that's just part of his class as a lord. Yeah, you can sit back. This is gonna be painful because I put Lappies in a weird spot. You have physic, right? May as well. I have a better idea. Will you shush? Oh, right, and you have Canter. Lucky you. I was gonna say, there is no way that he would pass up somebody that he can actually damage. Are you guys not scatter? Like, I'm here. We're going to save you. Like, you're gonna be fine. Don't care about the bond fragments. They're very whatever energy. This is the last turn that we can have this for the moment as well. Get rid of him because he's inconveniently placed. Just because it's a weird spot. Ow. Then Etier has the longbow. Man, having the Lucina ring is going to make a world of difference. You have a physic? You do. No, you don't have the range to hit Alchrist here. Unfortunate, but hey, c'est la vie. Again, she's just in a weird spot. Ooh, that hurt quite a bit. The Etier is kind of frail. A glass cannon, if you will. Okay, now Zelkov just has to run like the Dickens, because he is now out of charge. So I can't use him at the moment, because I didn't want to downgrade him to a fucking archer. Seemed like a real poor decision if I did that. Weirdly good positioning of mana on my part there. God, they are both really close to leveling up, huh? I think you're the last one, huh? Gonna use this a little bit just to get some EXP where I want it to go. Because if I can get 2 upgraded units from this battle, that would be ideal. We've got time yet for Fagato and Pondreo. I know pretty much immediately I want nothing to do with Benet. Like, the dude has high defense, but I'm pretty sure the dude is not useful beyond that. Like, he's actually a really mediocre Great Knight. Which is really fucking disappointing for how late in the game you get him. Why is this quicksand gotta be in weird spots? Like, for not moving here, instead of moving here or here next turn, I now get to move here. I get +1 space on this movement. I hate this map. This map's dumb. Oh! Had I defeated them, we would have won already. Huh. Well, that's just kind of how Fire Emblem tends to work, isn't it? Again with the Divinely Inspiring, though we didn't need it that time. I was gonna say, I think we can just open with this one for once. That's some overkill. I don't need to use Astra Storm on that thing. Like, any and all flyers against a bows only run just fucking crumple. Like, they will not last. I really don't have to do much movement. This map was actually fairly easy for this. Mostly because we got Lyn, and because Lyn's, like, engageability actually lets you, you know, use a bow, and exclusively a bow, we can just fire away and, like, say, fuck you. It'll be too soon if we can get Micaiah back, because I would love to have Great Sacrifice. I could do some weird EXP shenanigans with the staves, but I don't want to waste charges on them. There's one more dude that comes from this one, so let's just be ready for it. Don't think I need to move anyone else. Danae's not under threat. Ivy is where I want her to be, in range to help the villagers if necessary. Ah! 2 more fools. Frankly, you're right. Where... Yeah. That's basically a Coliseum participation. That's really what that is. What? Or use your warp staff. Ram is level capped, and that's not the stat I wanted you to get. You are a fucking magical wall, though. And you're a bit of an evasion tank. Like, what the fuck were your levels? Seriously, Fram. You would actually be a great, like, upgrade to your class using your weapon, genuinely? Because, like, 12 strength, 12 magic, that's 24 attack stat for your, like, weapon in particular. Because I believe they scale on both. You would be fucking insane. But no. I forget myself. Oops, don't need to use mend. Fucking stupid. That's just all sorts of stupid right there. Yeah, you can use the steel bow easily. Part of why I'm using you, Lapis, is that you have, like, swordsman speed. Right, killer bow. Kinda does that. What disappoints me is that you don't have Canter. Even though you totally should. Did you really not pick that up? The damage is 9 damage versus... Jesus Christ. Alchrist is so weirdly tanky for an archer. And that's hardly a complaint I can level at him. He just is. Yeah, I got nothing for Bunay. Oh, right, and doubles. Should remember that doubling is a thing. I think this turn, this matters less.
Just a scratch?
Genuinely, that basically is a scratch. Right, and you have Canter. Feels weird when I forget what abilities I've given my units. That is... Considering how I'm using you, that is weirdly not a bad level. Like... You got more defenses against magic and physical attacks, which, if I play right, you should never be under threat of a bow. Like... What a weird level. Sorry. Like in a standard run, I'd be like fucking devastated by that level because it's like, what? No magic? Not gonna make Ivy any more crazy than she already is? But because I'm going to be using her pretty much exclusively for staff usage, like, I don't know, man. That level could be a lot worse. I think it just makes her a more effective wall, and I'll take that. Lord knows I don't have enough of those this run. Yeah. Because when a breeze can knock over a fucking healer, like, come on, man. What's your speed? 11. Oh, yeah, no, Zelkov easily beats your ass. And we'll give it to Fogado. MVP is Zelkov. Like, honestly, like the ideal level up all the same with Ivy is still like, she gets at least magic plus. So that way her heals are way off the fucking charts. Like she already has a magic of 17. She's well above most healers that are going to be part of my party. So, like, we're fine with it.
Thank you.
Let us savor our victory together. And that's how I immediately knew, oh, I don't care about Benet. He's just the food guy, which is fine. But, you know. Also, Pandreo, they just took the idea of party animal and made it literal. The dude likes to party and he acts like an animal. Ergo, party animal. I'm surprised they didn't go all the way with it. It turns out he's like a werewolf. Wouldn't be the first time the Fire Emblem's done something like that. Right, we want to talk to the villagers as well. As for saving them, they have rewards for us.
Glad to have people.
Which is why, though optional, it's still a good idea to do this. That Master Seal especially is valuable. Back to the Somniel, so that way we can do some management. Namely, upgrade.
Nice going. You really showed him what the Divine Dragon can do.
Sorry, Fagato, skip. Like, I love you, my man, but we're not here for the story. I've already played through the story once. I am not impressed.
Hey.
I do like his casual wear. That is like... That is très chic, as well as just like... That fucking looks comfortable, man. Like, that's just good loungewear. Oh, right. I was still doing that one because I wanted to go through with it because Citrine's supports are fun. And we're going through this because Yunaka and Lappies are both going to be on the team. The results. Let's give it to results. Fighting next to each other. Oops. Let's give it to results. Though I will have to consider if I want to, like, give... Although I can't take advantage of most of the fucking benefits of it. Because I believe that the attack itself is specifically a magic, like, spellbook attack. But I have to consider who I want to select for Divine Dragon Marriage Candidate. Because it is important because it does... It will specifically tie to a, like... Emblem ring later down the line. Oh. Oh, Etier's support. I think I've seen this one. But, again, female Aelier voice performance.
You're staring at me again, Divine One.
I was. Again. Sorry. I just can't help it.
You know I don't mind. It's pretty neat, in fact. That said, I can think of better ways for you to feel good than just admiring my confidence.
Such as?
100 laps around the Somniel.
Dude, I could barely manage one in my current physical state in real life. 100 just sounds like torture.
Like, running?
Even I get stressed sometimes. And when I do, I always go for a run. As long as I'm running, my mind is empty. It's like I'm sweating out all my troubles.
While it is not the best advice if you're, like, stressed the fuck out, exercise can help.
Huh. Still, are 100 laps really necessary?
Exercise within your means.
In my experience, yes. Anything less runs the risk of a few stray, lingering doubts. So, how about it? You interested?
Yes. I think.
Great. Let's get started.
You mean now?
No time like the present. Do you want to get confident or not?
I hadn't planned on running 100 laps today, but I guess it's worth a try.
You better stretch before you do.
You're on, Etier. Let's go for a run.
Now you're talking.
They got 5 laps in and Aelier or Mana just fucking collapses from exhaustion. Now, Mana, the actual character of mine, could probably do 100 laps around the Somniel. Like, she's probably ran even longer distances before. But Aelier specifically? I've gone through the entire story, man. Even by the end, I'm pretty sure they could manage maybe 15 tops. Tops! Like, they have to force themselves. Etier's on a whole other level, man. Who's down here? Hey!
Incredible!
I keep thinking you're like Amber, but Amber is No, you have the same facial shape. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Pandreo is a party animal and also very pious. Like, he takes the whole priestly thing seriously. Here, have a peach. Okay, good. You liked it. Because we got to grind those back up. Because otherwise, I'm going to run into troubles again later when it comes to, like, I need to figure out who I want to give what abilities, but they don't have the Emblem Ring mastered because the Emblem Ring went to somebody else for stats. I do like Pandreo's backstory, even if it's only in, like, one support line. Yeah! You really don't get a lot with that guy.
This grass looks
You don't get a lot with, like, any of the characters in this game, unfortunately. Many of them are somewhat interesting, but most of them are just very one note, I find. And yet I still managed to look at a later character and went all like, yes, her, marriage, wife, now. Before her, I was seriously considering, like, Lapis or Citrine, and then she showed up, I'm all like, nope, never mind. Basically, anyone that didn't do his supports with Panette missed everything. Yeah, because they're siblings. Spoilers, I suppose, but yeah, no, like, those are hugely important to figure out their backstory. Actually, this is a point. I don't think you guys restocked, but I want to check.
Welcome.
Nope. Dang. Unfortunate.
Do come again.
Yeah, I already have, like, all of the things I could get from her at the moment. I think I have everything from you that I care about. Specifically bows. Yeah, you're only selling the usual infinite stock of items. Okay, well, first... Oh, before anything else, inventory management. You're fine. You deposit everything that isn't a staff, and then you get a heal staff. And... Benet. One of his vulneraries. Benet. Yeah, no, I fucking hate these stats. Just out the gate, he would make a terrible, terrible archer. I mean, fuck, I can actually, like, do a quick check. Can't equip bows at the moment, so... I've been switching to, like, this. Yeah, it's so no bueno. He gets more dexterity, which is fine, but just a real shit rating. Like, he's so mid, especially for this point in the game. It's like, what do you even exist for then, man? And I think it's specifically for his ability, which is when he eats a packed meal, he might retain it, which is fine because the food, like, if you get a packed meal, I think it's like a full heal, basically. But it's one use. And then your deal... grants a bonus to hit and avoid equal to 3 times the number of allies and foes within 2 spaces. Wow, okay. I never realized how fucking good you are. And then Fogado, I went over his deal. But, yeah, no, you store everything. You're not being added to the team under any respect. Because other than Yunaka, who I'm still working on, and even then has trained to kill, you are like pretty much lower rated than everybody else that you could compete against, which is not a good place to start from. And if I don't get Yunaka to shape up even, I might have to fucking like bench her for somebody else, which would suck because Train to Kill is such a good passive. Okay, Etier, you need like 10 more EXP to level up.
I am Etier, a royal knight of Firene.
I'm Lynn.
You
Get
lose. Well, you might win.
We must be faster.
You lose.
Ooh, I really thought I had you.
Oh, fuck off. You really said no to 2 EXP. Suck my dick, game.
Etier here, busting in once again.
Fram, 33rd Steward of the Divine Dragon. It's okay.
Okay, Etier won that one.
My muscles deserve a treat after that.
Oh, what a shitty level. We'll take it, I guess. Because Etier is going to be the first sniper that I have. Though I can make her a bow knight. I say sniper. Like, it's a jump. It's the difference between 9 or 12 points for rating. But either way, she gets +1 build, which she's desperately been needing. Then just, like, her stats go up. And I would rather see her get more strength because that's kind of her thing. She can pull a bigger weight class. She has a crown now. That's kind of cute. Fram's next. We need her. And we can make her a high priest, but I don't... The thing with that is I see no reason for it. Other than the fact that it lets you use S-rank staves? Like, if they need healing, like, why don't I get another healer to heal them? Though, granted... Okay, no, there's a very good reason why not to do it, and that's because, like, this gives plus strength. We are not using strength, so we may as well go for the plus magic. Then we lose the key adept, and part of what... I also lose 1 resistance, which is really fucking mean. Like, come on. I'll keep her as a martial master. Does it make sense if she's a high priest? Yes, but with Pandrea we actually have one of those, so we will make her a martial master. That way we can keep a key adept. Because key adepts shield, like, adjacent allies from damage for a turn. I don't like that I'm losing a resistance, but we'll deal with it. Okay, cool. So you still need 7 levels ultimately. I'll probably put you in the Coliseum next. I would like 3 more levels. You need at least 5 more because you started like a level 10 swordsman. I would like 2 more. You require 4 more before I'm willing to reclass you to actually wield bows. I would like you to get 3 more. You're already upgraded, and you're not on the team. It's really Fogado versus Alchrist in terms of who I use on that map because they're both lords. Throw mana into the arena really quick.
I'll be your opponent.
Come on, let's do this.
I think Mono wins.
Forgive me. My performance was sinful.
Somehow, I won.
And that's a ding. Good. Ooh, and that was a good level. Like, mana still needs build. But I will take plus strength. That's an easy conversation unlocked. I don't think there's anything from the emblems that I want to get. Granted, Lynn's alacrity is fucking bonkers. But Lucina gives bow agility, which is also really good. I can dual assist. Like, while she's an emblem ring, this basically turns to 100%, but I really like the idea of giving people the ability to support each other. And at this point, Boucheron's passive would actually be more useful. Because that procs when he is assisted, which I think gives him more damage. But it just comes too late, too little, too late, and I couldn't use Boucheron for the longest time. Much as I love that man, not a valid candidate. That wraps up the 3 arenas. We did the 3 supports. We picked up everything around the Somniel. I can drop off a bunch of useless crap into the well, unless I want to sell some of it. Oh, we're looking at emblem rings. As you were holding on to a spear, Zelkov. Don't want to create any more emblem rings, or bond rings rather, if I can help it. Next map, I'm getting Fogado's sister. Pretty sure anyway. Transform items. Throw the Wodao, the Levin sword. And I know, if you're looking at this and you're like, God, why? Why are you doing this? I know, it hurts me too. But we're not using them, okay? It's fine. Oh God, I feel like a monster though. I have a silver. No, I have a shielding art. Oh, bye. Like, I can't even use that because if I equip it to a person that can actually use it, they can do damage that's not bow related, and that can ruin like that map at least. Or if I save too far along and can't reset the map, then that ruins the run. And I would rather not have a ruined run. Damn. I was hoping that would put us up to 5 stars. But I'll take a 4-star upgrade chance. Who knows, might get something really valuable out of it. Right. Oh, we probably have a bunch of supports. All right, you two. And I only listen to Alier supports at the moment because I didn't
divine
hear
one.
female
Just the
Alier's vocal
dragon I was
performance as my
hoping to
first
see.
playthrough.
I could use a favor.
Oh? What kind of favor?
I'm hosting a party soon, and I'd like for you to be there. At our church, you're the center of our everything, our deity. I think your attendance would really raise everyone's spirits.
Tell me more about this party. What is it going to be like?
Oh, nothing formal. Just an occasion to sing, dance, and have a good time. You can blow off some steam and lend an ear to the other guests. Hear their stories.
That sounds fun, but what does my listening to people have to do with anything?
Don't you see? It would be incredibly encouraging to everyone. The first time I saw you with my own eyes was like seeing the light.
You're coming on a little strong.
Just a little. It's like when you have to sell revives on a Pokemon Nuzlocke run. Yeah, exactly. Just kills you inside because it's like, I could use that later. Ooh, but it's a Nuzlocke. I actually can't use it at all.
Excuse me. Got a little intense there, didn't I? Anyway, it's short notice, so there's no need to let me know right away. But I'll tell you, I don't throw so-so parties. If I'm hosting it, you know it'll be a blowout.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you, Divine One.
For fantasy medieval times, conveying the terms of your party as like it will be a blowout is like pretty sure they didn't use that term during that time in that way ever. Did I see this support conversation?
One snake sandwich, as requested. Here you go.
I have. Skip. I'm curious about ones I've not seen or that I think are interesting.
Okay, this is the area where that ferocious bear was last spotted.
I don't remember this one.
Keep your guard up, Fram. The bear could approach from any direction.
Right, because Fram wants to try bear, and Lapis has actually hunted bear before.
Really? Okay.
The most important thing is to stay calm. Don't make any sudden movements or loud noises.
Got it. If the bear gets the drop on me, I'll just play dead. That's the key to survival, right?
No, don't play dead. If a bear is threatening you, it's important to stand your ground.
Oh, huh. You really do know a lot about bears.
I had to learn all of this back in the countryside. Bears used to attack our village all the time. They would trample and uproot our crops, undoing months of hard work. My village never had a lot of food to go around. Attacks like that became a fight for our lives.
Wow, Lapis. I had no idea. No wonder you're so strong.
She's not strong yet, but in my main file, God, did she carry.
I don't want people to know about my country upbringing. Please keep this between us, okay?
Got it. Your secret is safe with me. I'm learning so much. I can feel myself getting stronger.
Fram, what's wrong? Ah.
Oops.
Where?
And she fainted.
Fram? Oh, phew. Welcome back. You saw the bear and passed out.
The bear! I remember now. Where is it? Are we safe?
We're fine. I managed to scare it off.
Oh no, that's what I wanted to do. I'm sorry, Lapis. I was just so surprised.
It's okay. Let's call it a day and head back. We could both use some rest after this.
I guess I need to try harder.
You'll get stronger. Don't ask me why I like Lapis. It's a running theme that I seem to have a weakness for girls with pink hair. Yeah, I think with that, other than this one thing to pick up, which is an ingredient more than likely. Or as I'm going to call it, Sami food. Yep. I also could be upgrading my bows. I haven't done that yet. I think I'm saving it for when I know who all needs what. Plus it costs money if I do this. And since I'm trying to avoid grinding, I'm also trying to avoid spending too much of my money just willy-nilly. I'm pretty sure that upgrades to an iron bow if I go that way. Although I know we can engrave, and that costs bond fragments instead. But right now we only have blazing and awakening.
I'll be here.
I'll see. Let's check the next map, because it should be when we're saving Fogato's sister. And because we'll be doing that, I'll have to, like, rethink my team a little bit. Mostly for EXP gain. Okay. Now I could run over and do Lynn's paralog if I wanted to. The only real reason to want to do either of their... Well, okay, Lynn is very important. Lucina's pretty important. Micaiah would be pretty important. Then I think Roy and Leaf are like the other two that I'd want to do for like strength and build. Beyond that, it almost doesn't matter unless I could get like a Cantor Plus from Sigurd. But I doubt I could. Who else might be good? Ike might be okay. Don't really care about Byleth. Then, what's her face from Sacred Stones? I don't think she's very good either. I think that's it, other than, like, the final emblem, which is not listed. I have to be level... Well, recommended to be level 19. I think Lynn's is, like, recommended to be level 20? Oh, also level 19, but Lynn's is much harder. This one might be worth it. We don't have Lucina for this fight. And we wouldn't have Lynn for the other fight. They're both hard. Paralog, the Exalt, because Lucina is, you know, Crom's descendant.
What is this place, Lucina?
Also, I really don't like how none of these locations really have, like, any explanation. They just exist. Ah, right. We have a really limited unit pool here. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we only need one healer for this. Everybody else needs to wield a weapon of some description. And because of that, I'm going to say we're not gonna bring an upgraded unit just simply because. Fogado is my only other one to bring. This brings challenges that I'm gonna have to overcome. But I think they're doable. It's plus defense. Lapis is here. Go ahead and take that one. Gato. God, I really did get nothing but luck from... Is that one on? Yunaka. Just is here. I really did get nothing but luck or will lead to magic for fucking Lucina's ring series, didn't I? Just unlucky polls. Actually, because I'm not... Zelkov's not going to be in this fight. I'm going to give Lynn's ring... I'm going to give Lynn's ring to Mana.
Lynn, leave it to me.
Because Mana can make the most use of it with the highest strength. And being the appropriate class, Astra Storm, I think, gets boosted. And then otherwise, I think it's a fine spot for you, Jean. I'm going to put the two... because they're like equivalent... Well, Yunaka's like a level 17 equivalent, I think. But Lapis would be like level 17 equivalent. Yunaka would be like level... I'm not entirely sure, but I think Yunaka is slightly lower level than Lapis at the moment because of how low level her thief class starts as. Ideally, we pull a couple levels out of this map. We are at a significant disadvantage because... fuck off. Right. 23 defense. Can we overcome that? We can, but annoyingly... Yeah, we'll have an easier time with the lance armor. And then we have to bring down Lucina twice, which is how they're going to stop us from getting this map done and dusted before too long. Plus, she's able to wield bows this time, which is not accurate at all to her class, if I recall correctly, because I believe her class in Fire Emblem Awakening wielded swords and spears, not swords and bows. But I think most people universally agree that, like one of the things that was really good to do with Chrom and also with Lucina because of their class upgrade passives was to make them an archer because they get good stuff from that. Plus, that was only one of the only classes that Chrom could pivot into. Well, was it? Pretty sure they yoinked the bow thing from one of the heroes' units. Maybe. Probably. That makes sense. I wouldn't know, because I don't play Fire Emblem Heroes. This is going to be tricky, though. You have rewarp, so if you're in danger, you can just pull yourself out of the fire. I am also going to give you one of the physics. God, this map is going to be a thing. It's fine to save it here.
Don't hold back. Strength.
I don't know if you've noticed, girl, but like none of us have anything other than bows. And I'm bringing Jean because I'm not a complete fool and I know I'm going to need healing at some point. Damage. Jesus Christ. 26 HP worth of damage.
Here goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead off with a fucking Astra Storm, and I'm gonna try. You will later become a more significant threat, so sure. don't want to canter out into the Berserker's range.
Go ahead.
There is no cover
Me,
here to
right?
exploit. I don't think the stairs... Yeah, no. So, Yunaka's passive is fucking worthless here, unfortunately. You just stay where you can see everybody.
I'm ready.
I'll just go left.
Shall we?
And my boy Fagato to go to the right. Okay, silver bow. If I can land the kill, great. If not, we have a problem. Damn, this is penalized speed. 14. Yeah, we don't overtake that in the slightest. I do want Speed Taker to proc. Cause a bit of blockage moving like this. Again, he's probably got a similar speed situation. It's also got a similar damage situation. He can one-shot. You do have canter, so what I want you to do attack and back the fuck up. As long as you two are together, he has a harder time hitting Lapis. And it's just been made harder. 42 avoid. But with that, he's got a coin flip of punching Lapis to kill her. Or wait, 28 damage. No, that would just leave her in one-shot range. And in case he decides to be a fucking punk about it, move here, Iron Bow. That's one down. Okay, he missed. Still, I was prepared. Like in a Nuzlocke, you play around crits. You play around bullshit. Just in case. Just in case everything could go horribly slightly wrong. Okay. We are immediately in a better position without those berserkers breathing down my neck. The general, however, is another story. It'd be great if I could use like a fucking like thunder bow or something, but I don't even think they're in engage. I think it's just the 11 sword. We don't have the speed to overcome, so we're taking damage this turn. Or we might not. We took damage this turn. There's a radiant bow that does magic damage. There is? There. I probably don't have access to it. Also, hello, Kiara. How is you? I'm going to play around the general, because the general is movement of 5. Huh. I didn't remember that they didn't get a movement upgrade. Well, still, we're going to be trying to play around that movement and that defense of 23. Which Lana can't puncture. Okay, it's going to be better to just not engage. Or if he gets close enough to engage, hit him with someone like Alchrist who has a longbow and canter at range 3. So that way he moves out of range. And then can't be punished. Or, no, that is punishable, because he moves 4 and then attacks. So that is punishable. We didn't bring the warp staff. Because I think Fram is holding on to that at the moment. Minerals are always a problem, aren't they? Let's see what goodies I can pull from this. Bond fragments? I think just bond fragments. What I would give for something that could just say, hey, penetrate their armor. But I guess that's called a gun. And or a radiant bow. Oh. Sneak in some damage. Get some EXP, Yunaka. Rest can't make it. And I can't do a double trade-off. I can do a trade-through, however. Trade. Give me the longbow. Hold on to this rewarp for a moment. I mismeasured. Ow! Yunaka's alive, but ow! Like shit. Really is. We just can't damage them. Not enough, anyway. So we have to avoid them instead. They're a Black Knight.
Still in it.
Just move over here. You heal Yunaka, which, yeah, of course you get a full heal off.
Whatever you need.
1, 2. Enter even further away. You keep running in that direction, really. Sneak the kill. Alacrity didn't matter because he couldn't counter. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna use the killer bow because it's got a higher crit chance. I think we'll be able to largely avoid the general. Note, I said largely. Trade, please give him back his rewarp. Okay, that does get you the fuck out of there. This kid really wants to be an archer. Actually, that's exactly where, Ooh, fuck, I think Alchrist is trapped. Unlike most of the other characters, Alchrist can survive a hit. Assuming he hits. What? He has Canter. I'm gonna have him sneak in a couple hits. Then back up. %, chance to crit, no crit. Which are really hard to develop archer supports. 31 damage. I will take that level. Holy shit, I will take that level. Oh, that's a build +1. Let's go. Okay, now it's just 30. Yeah, at that range, Lucina has to use the bow. Let's stay out of her range for the moment. I want to try to draw the general in an opposite direction. That way I can fight Lucina on her lonesome. I think what I can do will require giving him his longbow back. Or, well, not necessarily. I think Alchrist can take down the general. It's just going to require a lot of healing from Jean, which is ideal for Jean, because he needs it anyway. Cena is going to be a bit of an issue, however. Okay, that was a knockback. Cena, what's your speed? 20. That's with Parthia equipped. Okay. So no, you don't double mana, which is good. We want that. Position around at the moment. Let's see your threat range specifically.
I'm the worst.
Okay, then we need a men's staff. threat range specifically. Swap. Struct, we have freeze. Okay, it shows me how much it heals. We'll do recover. Nowhere over here is safe to warp to. Except here, if we leave somebody with decent enough defense to soak the hit. Which has to be Fogado. He's the only dude that can take it. Are we playing around crit? 13. Do you have at least 13 dodge? I don't know if you do. Any details. Dodge of 8. That's a 5% chance to crit. Not what you want to see.
What's wrong? You won't win just by standing there.
Your stance has no openings. I don't see how I could hit you no matter where I strike.
Doubt will only dull your attacks. Trust in yourself and come at me with everything.
Understood. Here I come.
Ow. Oh, God. Oh, this is bad. Need a slight change in tactics. Bit more than slight at this point.
Me?
I've been better.
Yeah, the issue is that because we're so close, she has a parallel falchion which murders Mana dead. So the speed difference is good enough, and it's more effective.
I'll manage.
It doesn't matter. I think I've accidentally thrown the match because I forgot that she has falchion, which is more effective against dragons. Which is a bit of a problem. It does more. Oh, right, because you're using falchion. That's why it does more damage. Pretty sure that's death no matter what. Yep.
Is this really how... No! This is impossible!
This very much changes how this turn has to go. Really, even the turn before it, I think. Yeah, so we can't put Mana in front of Lynn. Or not Lynn, Lucina, because Lucina will just kill Mana. She outspeeds Mana with the,
I've got this.
excuse me. With the Falchion, not only does she do that, she also gets an advantage on damage. Hold on, I think I led... Okay. Keep that the same at the very least. Warp back. Okay. The big thing is I don't think anyone has like speed 24 to really compete with Lucina. Which sucks. At least this isn't Iron Man style. I mean, yeah. Iron Man style would just mean that I wouldn't be allowed to use the time crystal. In this case, anyway. Because it prevents... Iron Man would stop save scumming.
All right.
And that's exactly what the time crystal allows for. Like, I'm playing within the means of the game. But, I mean, even then... unless, without a reasonable doubt, I couldn't beat the map without doing something else. Like I did for... Three Houses Byleth only. In which I had to field a couple of units to actually make it past a map. Which is like, oh, very rule breaky, or whatever. Which, I mean, ultimately it really wasn't. Like, I just fielded them, they didn't have any equipment. That's how it worked. But other than that, it's like, you know, kind of shrug and move on. How much damage? Because they both have 33 HP. I guess it's 30 versus 28. That's really the difference. Probably go for the 30. The AI go for damage that would go in their favor? No, perish the thought. That time missed. Okay. Except he can't exactly get all the way up there, can he? Hey, he could still stay right there. But Figaro has to move. Pretty sure Figaro's gonna incur some wrath. But he can heal himself. Not to mention he can outrun. Not a great level, but we'll take it. So, convoy. Swap. We pick up the recover staff. And we wait here. Should go after Figaro. Not exactly in the way that I was expecting, but we take those. I mean, Mana could also survive a punch. Hello, Nox. How is you? Just Jean, no matter what, can't. Slowly chipping away at Disgaea 7. Is it a, like, real grind fest? I would expect not. Well, okay, I kind of expect it is, but, like, is it grindier than normal? Right. Right into the palm of his hands, huh? You're fine. I know it hurts, buddy, but you got this. I'm gonna see if I can't encourage him to go in another direction. Because with that Great Lance, he can probably shove me out of range. Let me think. Goes this way, shoves me that way. I can't go out of range. But in that instance, I would work on unlocking classes and leveling other characters. Fair enough. I am just not ready to take on Lucina, am I? Heavy Shooter on Kudo unlocked rather early compared to previous entries. That's fair enough. Just gonna have you run out of range.
As you wish.
He's missing coin flips. We'll pop the rewarp. I don't want Yunaka near Lucina because Lucina will kill her. Lucina would probably kill Lappies. This is gonna look silly, but I think Fogado has a reasonable chance to, like, win that fight. I'm gonna kill this general. Just watch me. Fogado has the highest chance. Alchrist could put up a fair fight. Is actually reasonably tanky as well. Yeah, because the Parthia is like Lucina's best weapon. Which does 15 damage to anybody that's like reasonably defended. Which is Alchrist. He's the only one that's reasonably defended. Otherwise, it does 17 to Fogado. $20 to Lapis. And then she needs to heal. And 21 to Yunaka. That's assuming she doesn't get up close and personal to do fucking... God, because yeah, she'll double no matter what with her falchion. That's 28 on Yunaka as a worse. I think that's 26 on Lapis. And, like, that's all unopposed. So, if Yunaka were up there, she gets to kill her for free. Lapis, I have to be bad on healing. Pretty much anybody else gets an opportunity to get the fuck away. Jean, I think, is another one that... No, Jean does not die for free. Jean... no... Wait. He only takes 18 damage, I think. 22. He takes 22 damage, so Jean would be okay. But the thing is that she doubles Jean with the bow. So she would kill Jean with the bow, which is 36 damage. So... Jean has to be at range to basically heal people going back and forth against Lucina, and that's after I deal with the shenanigans that's going to go on with the 4 spawners. Oh god, I didn't even realize that she can double Yunaka. God, girl, your speed is abysmal. Oof, okay. Yunaka might get sidelined if she can't get levels with speed. Like, that is unacceptable performance. Next turn, that sucker's dead.
I'm the worst.
Well, you die anyway, so GG's. Pop a quick recover. Not a bad level. The issue is that you're so easy to double. Because I'm gonna drag Lucina to the middle. And I want it so Jean is not. I'm gonna drag Lucina to the middle. I'm gonna try to keep her up here. I want to keep it so Jean is out of range, can't get hit even by Lucina's bow, and try to like substitute characters in. Or if I can't do that, then use the physics staff.
Yes.
So she moves 3 forward, and then she has a movement of 5. 1, 2, 5. Okay, that's like perfect positioning. I guess I'm about as ready as I'll ever be popping this one. Lapis will be okay for another turn, I think. I can't reach her from here. Range does your physics have? Physics have 5. He doesn't have a longbow. Here, 1, 2, 3, 5. Again. Oh. That's a problem. Would be doubled by the bow. Crit. Nope. God, forgot. Ah! Fogado can't get close because she has a rapier, which just fucks up his horse. Okay. Want to quote from the item worlder? Hit me. That is a sure. I'll take a quote. Kill him. $22. You can't kill him this turn, but he can't kill you either. So you just get to reposition for free. This one seems like a bigger threat, not gonna lie. Don't want to get doubled by the bow. Because that's 40 damage and Lapis dies. Jean, again, no matter what, gets doubled.
They're strong.
Hold out for a turn. That's what I've got. It's a random dungeon fungin. I mean, not inaccurate. Ow. Wish physics had a bit more range.
I want to fight, but my body won't.
Right, playing around the crit. All right. This is gonna seem real weird then. But I'm going to play around the crit. We're gonna fudge the numbers a bit.
I want.
RNG manip time. Yup. I was gonna AI manip. She might choose to use the bow instead, which means she only gets one attack. Okay. Manip successful. That piece is still very much dying, but... I'm hoping to do the equivalent of a tag, basically. Okay, so now Lucina should only really want to get to Alchrist because he's right there. God, that felt weird. Well, let's save this. Let's save that.
Just a scratch.
You wouldn't be able to survive another hit, so you fall back. Vulnerary. And Gato, you pretend you saw nothing. I don't want you getting anywhere close to her. Nope. Don't like that. Oh, good. Wolf Knights. Realized the fight would keep getting worse. Oh, you gotta be fucking is the longbow? I need to reposition Fagato. Oh, and besides that, I also want Yunaka to actually put the mini bow. Ew, Fagato can't be in a good position where he can help from here. I'm gonna try something. Doubt she'll take it. Especially since she'd be competing with the killer bow. But I don't want to give her the ability to use her rapier and just murder Fagato instead. Alright! Okay, no, she wants Lapis' head instead. I deal 25 damage in a single attack. See if I can't end this now. Provided that this hits. The Wolf Knights are the exact wrench I did not want or need. And that's game.
What's wrong? You won't?
Would it be nice to get that extra EXP? Yes. However, it's too risky to try to get that EXP when Lynn is woken up. Or not Lynn. Again, I see Lynn's name. Lucina is woken up. Ugh.
I lost. Your combat skills have grown admirably.
Really, it's tactician skills.
Compared to when we first met, you've grown strong and become a formidable opponent.
Thank you. It is in no small part because of your guidance, Lucina.
Such kind words. If I helped you at all, then I couldn't be happier. There's a lesson there, you know? What one person can achieve on their own is limited.
I agree. I couldn't have come this far by myself.
God, could you imagine an Alier-only run of this fucking game? God, fuck that noise.
Everything I've accomplished has been thanks to those who have fought.
I'm relieved to hear that. I feel
their spirits live on.
The power of my bonds with them, the same as you are now.
You're one of those allies, Lucina.
Of course.
Then we can't lose. No matter what the world sends our way.
You're right. Our bond...
God, having to manipulate the crit though, that... not a good feeling. I think this speedrun primarily uses Alier. Not sure if it's 100% solo though. Like, speedruns will primarily use one character, sure. But they're not challenge runs. Challenge runs tend to not be faster.
Excellent.
Okay. Thankfully, Yunaka got +1 speed. So I'm not willing to throw her out onto her ass just yet. But she is going to have troubles with anything that isn't like a fucking general or a, like, knight. Which is bad. Because Yunaka can't do damage to those characters. Oh, right, and because I did a paralog, all of the loot reset. Like, it's not... Oh! You're gonna get different loot. No. It is the exact same loot. The loot reset. This is a choice. Well, I'm not gonna run around and grab all of it. Did I manage to get any... Nope, no support conversations. Nothing but archers have a hard time getting support conversations. They tend not to fight beside one another is the problem. What do we have? A silver lance. Ooh, another silver bow. That's lucky. And then more SP books because this game makes it a grind to get additional abilities, and that's really fucking terrible design. If you want me to play with one of your systems, don't make it a fucking grind and a half to play with it. Because then I'll just ignore it for 90% of the game. Which is what I did in my main file. Like, I didn't use it until the very end where I just min-maxed everybody to say, fuck the final map. Like, it doesn't lead to any exploration, especially since you have to, like, hard commit to any, like, additional, like, abilities. Plus, barely any of them are helpful. Like, the only reason most of the people have Canter right now is because for a bows only run, that's one of the most useful abilities you can have. Shoot and move 2 spaces back to draw the enemy out? Sounds great. Why wouldn't you do that? But that's a really niche use. This game drives me up a wall. It drives me so fucking far up a wall. Because it is so not good. Like, I think the story is passable at best. And honestly, this might be my least favorite, like, cast of Fire Emblem. Which is saying something, because fucking Fates exists. God, rambly bambly, and I'm like running around long enough to pick up everything again. Also, too many systems are seemingly borrowed from 3 houses that have no meaningful impact, or in the case of the gifting system, isn't usable until way too fucking late into the game, in my opinion. Because like, any gifts that you can give people comes from, like, the secondhand shop that opens up after the next chapter. Which, by then, it's like, why would you do that? Why would you use that? There's no reason to use it. Like, it's a waste of money, and it's a waste of it's a waste of time. And also, your gold economy is fucking not there, really. Which, that one's just more of a problem Fire Emblem has in general. If you want money, you need to go out of your way to grind for it. Which, in and of itself, is not necessarily a problem. Like, it's a strategy game. You need to make your money go as far as it can, and if you can't do that, you're going to have troubles. But in this game, considering the amount of experimentation that the game wants you to pull, you need more money. Again, weird that the game aimed at long-time fans has the story that feels more aimed at a younger audience. Fucking tell me about it. Like, I would expect something that for this game would be on the level of the Tellius games. You know, Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance, and Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I would expect something akin to that, where you have some political bullshit. But no, you have a bog standard save the world plot against evil forces, and literally everyone is opposed to those evil forces, even the people that initially are joined up with said evil forces, because they realize later, hey, maybe this guy isn't really all that good? Question mark? And it's like, no shit, they're not good. What did you think? It's really weak writing. It's also, every character's a fucking trope, and I like some of them. Like, Clan is fine. This one is a Saturday morning cartoon, baby's first shonen anime. It really fucking is, and it shows. Clan is fine, even though he's basically just Deku. None of the emblem rings have personality, which is fucking shameful. Like, you can say that they do, but it's really one note. I like everyone just fine from Psalm. Psalm is like the highlight of this game. And it comes after the halfway point. Like, all the characters join your party after the halfway point. That's bad. That's really bad. Your highlight is after the halfway point, and then you have some other contrived bullshit after that. Just, those are my thoughts on this. Just, real damn shame about this one, ultimately, because, like, Engage could have been pretty fucking good, and I had intermediate hopes about it. But after playing it, I'm just like, man, arguably one of the worst Fire Emblems I've played. Which is very sad, because I think Three Houses is, retroactively looking at it, Three Houses is novel, not amazing, still okay. And Awakening is fine. It's good for what it's worth. And Fates is still one of the worst ones that I've played, because I didn't play Conquest, I played Birthright. I still haven't beaten it. But it's, again, it doesn't have very good writing, now does it? I don't know. One of these days, I can be hopeful that they'll either remake the Radiant games, or they'll make another Fire Emblem game with writing on par with the Radiant games. We can only hope. Anyway, I rambled on long enough at this point, because we're gonna hang this up for now. Saving the Somniel, because I've got chores to do, basically. The arena, the support conversations, throwing shit into the well, maybe. I don't want to throw everything into the well, because I want to keep some things in reserve to sell. Who is streaming? Is anybody streaming that I want to raid? No, I raided Oriole Robin at one point. They're fine. They're actually good. They're currently working through Endwalker. I don't know. Oh, people are playing Super Mario Brothers Wonder like a day early? I think Birthright still has weakest supporting cast for me. I do at least remember everyone in Engage. Fair. That's fair. Yeah, fair. I remember more characters from Engage for what I've played versus Birthright, which I remember Kagero and Scarlet by name, and that, well, and Camilla, but if you don't know who Camilla is, and she's part of Conquest for supporting cast anyway, then, like, you have different priorities compared to me. But yeah. We go for the Tom Fox raid. He's playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion, which I think, according to his title anyway, he's doing... Oh no, he's just wrapping up, it looks like. Never mind. Yeah, if he's wrapping up, then there's no reason to raid him, because he's showing off, I think, what looks like fan art. Well, shit. We'll raid the Juker then. Community Night CD edition. What is he playing? Just retro. Yeah, we'll raid the Juker. Usually fairly entertaining. Folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream, or however long that you stuck around for. Your time is one of your most valuable resources, and I appreciate you spending even a moment of it here, listening to me ramble, watching me struggle against Lucina like that, but still come out on top without any casualties, because hell yeah, that's how we do it. And still only doing nothing but bow damage. God, this run is gonna be the fucking death of me, I can already tell. Because I'm gonna have to bench Yunaka at some point. I'm gonna be real fucking mad about it. I can already feel it in my bones. She's not gonna get very good level ups. But yeah, your time's quite valuable, so I appreciate you spending it here. Time well spent if you laughed at all or enjoyed any of it. But with all that said, folks, please remember that you are always welcome here at Modest Potion. And I will see you next time, which might be tomorrow, provided that I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. See you then. Later.